Broadcasting Sports presents high school volleyball action.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome up here to Lake City, Iowa, home of the Mackey Motors at Tailgate. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. Jeff Langman with you here tonight. South Central Calhoun High School. And what a Twin Lakes Conference matchup we have for you here tonight on Kick 106.7. Of course, the Titans playing. It's their home court tonight, and they're taking on their main rival, the ESAC Raiders, two of the premier programs in volleyball in the Twin Lakes Conference, and two teams still fighting for a chance to win that Twin Lakes Conference championship. Titans need a win tonight to set up a matchup next week against Newell Fonda for the Twin Lakes Conference championship. If you're ESAC County, you need a win tonight. Then you need South Central Calhoun to knock off Newell Fonda next week. Then we could have a real mess at the top of the Twin Lakes Conference. We have four outstanding teams. Newell Fonda at 8-1, South Central Calhoun at 7-1, Emmetsburg at 8-2, and ESAC sitting at 7-2 right now in the Twin Lakes Conference. All four of those hoping to get a share of that Twin Lakes Conference championship. I'm thinking we're going 5 here tonight. This should be an outstanding matchup. These two teams have met 40 times since 2010. They saw each other earlier this season up at the South Central Calhoun Master Blaster Tournament up in Rockwell City. It was ESAC winning that day 2-1. The Raiders have won 3 in a row in this matchup. They lead the series since 2010, 24-16. They won last year's matchup as well, 3-1. The last win for South Central Calhoun on their home floor here in 2022, they picked up a 3-0 sweep. This matchup usually, even if it's a sweep, even if it's a 3-0 sweep for one of the two teams, 90% of the time it's like 25-23, 25-19, 25-22 type of matches. This is always a well-played match. We've got two outstanding volleyball teams coming up for you here tonight. Pink out night with the South Central Calhoun Titans. Titan and Raider volleyball coming up for you. More of our Mackey Motors tailgate coming up as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Did you know if you experience a sports injury, Loring Hospital in Sac City has an experienced team that can get you back in the game. With the team approach at Loring Hospital, our physical therapist can provide you the one-on-one personalized rehabilitation you may need. At Loring Hospital, we help athletes of all ages be the safest and best they can be. For more information, call Loring Hospital in Sac City at 712-662-7105. Loring Hospital, extraordinary care right here.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Mackey Motors proudly supports the South Central Calhoun Titans athletics. It's been our pleasure serving Lake City and the surrounding communities for over 50 years, with our main focus being on customer satisfaction. When you purchase a new Chevy or certified pre-owned vehicle, use the Quick Lube Express bays, or come get service or body work done, always know that Mackey Motors is a member of your team every step of the way.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Tailgate coming to you again from Lake City, Iowa, home of the South Central Calhoun Titans. Again, the Mackey Motors Tailgate brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. We are coming to you live here, of course, from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Now, let's take a little bit of a look here at the East Sac Raiders under head coach Brandon Steiger. He is in year number 2. They come in 17-8 on the year, currently 7-2 in the Twin Lakes Conference. They've won 1 straight. They are 3-2 in their last 5 games. They're off until next Thursday after tonight, as they will head to Alta Aurelia to wrap up the regular season. Now the Titans again defeated Sioux Central Sioux Rapids at 3-0, lost to Southeast Valley 3-1, beat Emmetsburg 3-1, lost to a very good ACGC team 3-0, and edged by a talented IKM Manning Ball Club at 2-1 in their last 5 games. Now again, they're going to come in tonight hitting .205. They're kind of carried swinging the ball by the talented senior Addison Ehler. Addison coming in with 326 kills. She's hitting .270 on the year. She has just put together a tremendous season so far. She has got, again, 326 of their 655 kills on the year. They've got 616 assists on the year, as Jordan Carroll has done a terrific job stepping into that setting role this year. And she's been really good for them all around. 571 assists, also 138 digs, and she's a talented server as well. They are led in the back row by their libero, Ella Wilson, the senior, moving into that libero role this season. She's put together a strong year as well. 202 digs to go with it, 20 aces on the year, 141 blocks on the year. This is a good blocking club, led by Emerson Ludwig, the 5'9" junior, with 45 blocks on the year. Addison Ehler has got 28 blocks on the year as well. So just a solid all-around team when it comes to blocking. And then a good serving team as well. 93.6% serving with 157 aces on the year. They are led at the service line by Caitlin Schmidt. The junior has put together a really good year. She's got 129 kills, 175 digs, and then you add 44 aces onto that, as she is the leader in that. Forgot to mention Kendall Quirk as well at the net defensively, one of the best blockers out there. 40 blocks on the season for her. So again, the Raiders are a formidable ball club coming into this one here tonight. Let's step away. We'll take a break. Back with more of our Mackey Motors at Tailgate. We'll put that focus over to the Titans of South Central Calhoun when we come back next, right here on KIT 106.7.
1 gig capable network and over a century of service, Hornbelt Telephone in Wall Lake is more than just phones. Serving Wall Lake, Lakeview, Sac City, Lytton, and Early with over 90 digital cable TV channels, fiber optic internet speed with unlimited data usage and no contract. We're Hornbelt Telephone, and we're powered by fiber optics so you can do more. Find us on Facebook, call us at 712-664-2221, or visit us on the web at hornbelttelephone.com to see what we can do for you. Go Raiders!
Hi, this is Dr. Jeff with Redenis Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and 24/7 Fitness Center in Lake City. We have expanded our services we offer and have a great team of providers to help you. You get outstanding chiropractic care here along with acupuncture and a 24/7 fitness center. And now we're adding a sauna. All of these services complement the others. Putting your health at the forefront is our mission. Let us help you improve your quality of life. Like us on Facebook, Redenis Chiropractic.
Take a minute and think about your bank. Who's the first person you think of? That person who knows you and you trust to help you just the way you need it. At Bank Midwest, that's the kind of relationship we have with our customers. Because when it comes to your money, technology is great, but someone you can really talk to is indispensable. If that's what you want in a bank, we're your bank. Bank Mid who? Bank Midwest, the one with the just right banker for you. Member FDIC.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support the South Central Calhoun students and athletes. We wish all the success in your upcoming sports season and in the classroom. United Bank of Iowa is here for your banking needs also. We're ready to help you with your first checking account or vehicle loan. We have all the conveniences that you want, like mobile banking, e-statements, electronic deposits, and more. We make banking easy at United Bank of Iowa, Lake City, Rockville City, Lorville, and Lytton. Member FDIC.
Jacobson Seed, family owned and operated for more than 85 years. But why is it important for you to do business with a family-owned seed company? At Jacobson Seed, we are proud of our family-owned heritage. Our commitment goes beyond just selling seed. It's about cultivating relationships and sharing our passion for growth. It's about treating you like a member of our family. Our roots run deep with generations of knowledge and expertise that we pour into every seed we sell. Jacobson Seed, your American veteran, family-owned seed company.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Take a look at those South Central Calhoun Titans here on the Mackey Motors tailgate. Emma Schleichman leading to wrap up her second year as the head coach for the Titans as well. She comes in with her team 23-8 on the year. They are 7-1 right now in the Twin Lakes Conference. They have won 3 straight. They are 4-1. They have won 4-1 over their last 5 games. Mark Schaefer, the AD from South Central Calhoun, yelling some stuff here tonight. And Jeff Storion saying they're going to take me off the air after that one. But the Titans 4-1 in their last 5 games. Again, they have swept by Manson Northwest Webster 3-0. I did that matchup last week. They swept by Southeast Valley 3-0. Beat Pocahontas area 3-0. Knocked off Storm Lake 2-1, or should say fell to Storm Lake 2-1. That was back at the Carroll tournament, and beat Audubon back at that tournament a couple of weekends ago 2-0 as well. Now, they're going to be hosting Newell Fonda and Sioux Central next Thursday. And again, a win tonight would set up that matchup. The Newell Fonda game against them could turn out to be for the Twin Lakes Conference Championship. For this Titan ball club, they come in hitting a 165 on the year. A good hitting ball club. They have got 2 really tremendous hitters. They are led by J.C. Gravy, 248 kills on the year. Just her second year as a hitter. She had been a setter prior to that. She had to set part of one of their tournaments, and the whole tournament, you take that, you give her another 8 or 9 games or 7 or 8 games to her thing, she's probably got over 300 kills. She's an elite hitter coming in, hitting at 221. Brenda McAllister right there with her, 228 kills on the year, hitting at 186. Those 2 outstanding hitters. Sadie Wheelock also having a nice year for them with 109 kills, hitting 191 on the year. Now, Nora Redazel, an outstanding setter, the senior, a second year as the starter for her. She leads them right now with 506 assists. She was gone for part of the tournament and gone for one whole tournament. So, again, you add 6 or 7 games to her. She's well up over 600 in assists on the year, maybe probably close to 650 to 700. And she's getting at 506 out of their 693 assists. In the back row, they've got over 1,000 digs, 1,024, led by an outstanding senior libero in Alexa Hollum. She comes in with 278 digs on the year. Now, this is a team that passes it well. Brenna McAllister with 208 digs on the year. She's had a fantastic year. And then Macy Dorman also coming off the bench with 120 digs. Now, this is a good blocking team, not quite at the same level as what East Sac County is, with 114 blocks on the season, led by the talented sophomore in Sadie Wheelock with 43 blocks on the year. You've also got then Brenna McAllister with 10 blocks on the year as well, and Caitlin O'Neill also with 18 blocks on the season. Good serving team. They're a really aggressive serving team. They'll serve for aces. They want to get you out of system and out of rotation as much as they can. 91.4% from the service line, 230 aces on the year, led by Brenna McAllister with 66 aces. Nora Redazel also has 27 aces. J.C. Gravy with 18 aces on the year. You've got Alexa Hollum with 29 aces on the year, and also Macy Dorman with 22 aces. Nicole Meyer comes off the bench. She's got a great jump serve as well. She has 21 aces. So this is a team that will serve for that ace and serve aggressively. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for the Raiders of East Sac County, they're going to be starting a 5'6 junior in Sarah Bontrager, a 5'9 senior in Kendall Quirk, a 5'8 junior in Caitlin Schmidt, a 5'10 senior in Addison Ehler, a 5'9 junior in Emerson Ludwig, a 5'6 junior in Jordan Carroll, and a 5'4 senior in Ella Wilson. For the for the Titans of South Central Calhoun under head coach Emma Schleichman, they'll start a 5'5 senior in Nora Redazel. They've got a 5'8 senior in Brenna McAllister, 5'8 senior in J.C. Gravy, a 6' senior in Caitlin O'Neill, a 5'8 sophomore in Sadie Wheelock, a 5'6 sophomore in Blair Schleichman, and a 5'4 senior in Alexa Hollum. And that is a look at our starting lineups here tonight. We'll step away, take a break. We'll come back with the first serve of tonight's matchup between the ESAC Raiders and the South Central Calhoun Titans. It is pink out night here tonight in Lake City at South Central Calhoun High School. Again, major rivalry here tonight with a part of the Twin Lakes Conference Championship on the line, really, for both of these ball clubs here tonight. We'll step away, take a break. First serve coming up after this timeout. You've been listening to the Mackey Motors Tailgate as we've been coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade, helping athletes feel, recover, and perform.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Here at the Lake City Drive-In, let us make you a meal or snack that you'll love. We have an amazing menu with something for everyone. People love our roasted chicken and our juicy burgers. And ice cream is delicious at any time of the year. Check out our Facebook and look for our daily specials. The Lake City Drive-In is open 7 days a week. Come in or call ahead and use the drive-thru. 464-3005, the Lake City Drive-In, located on Main Street across from the high school in Lake City.
Nothing better exemplifies teamwork than the hard work and dedication of our local area student athletes. The same can be said for the team at Domino Motors in Sac City. Whether it's pre-owned or new, parts or service, Domino Motors has the expertise you don't just need but deserve. To see their full lineup or to view their weekly ad, visit them on Facebook today. Domino Motors, Sac City's ideal Chevy dealer and proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders.
At the Lake City Vet Clinic, we offer full-service veterinary care, including wellness care, surgery, dental, and dermatology for dogs and cats. Hi, this is Dr. Morgan. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinary medicine and believe in treating every patient as if it were our own pet, giving them the same loving attention and care. Choose the Lake City Vet Clinic for your furry friends. We are proud to support the South Central Titans sports and activities. The Lake City Veterinary Clinic, located on Main Street in Lake City.
Mackey Motors tailgate again coming up at the postgame. Our motor and player of the game will come up in that postgame as well. Brendan McAllister just getting ready to serve. We chose to be down on the one and on the floor here tonight, so South Central kind of right in front of us. Serve received by Bontrager. Carroll will set up Ehler out of the back row, pushes across. Played up by Dorman. They'll get it to Redazel now to Gravy. Tipped across to the donut off of Ehler. Dug up into the air by Ludwig. Tipped across it out of bounds off of Jordan Carroll. So South Central Calhoun will take the early 1-0 lead. Serve coming up again by McAllister. It'll be taken by Bontrager back middle to Carroll. Right side, big swing by Caitlin Schmidt. And Schmidt going to pick up her first kill of the night. And that'll even things up here at 1-1. Schmidt again has been really big for East Sac County this year, taking a little bit of the pressure on as this season has gone on, taking some of that pressure off of Addison Ealer, who early in the year absolutely had to carry them at the net. McAllister on the serve receive now off to Redazel to Gravy on the left side. That one will sail long. That set kept her well off of the net right at the 10-foot line. And we have our first lead change here as the Raiders have taken a 2-1 lead. Serve again coming up here for Caitlin Schmidt. Short one, played back right by McAllister. They'll get it into the middle of the Wheelock, kept up into there, and then Jordan Carroll trying to tip the second ball over as it was kind of going towards the right. It may have went out of bounds off the Raiders. She tried to shove it across. J.C. Gravy right there to block it. So big block from Gravy, and we are tied at 2-2. Serve coming up here by Redazel. That'll be played by Schmidt. Over to Carroll, left side, Ealer, big swing, and that's going to drop in. She'll get it right in front of Holland. And Addison Ealer now with 327 kills on the year. That leads our area. And the Raiders have taken a 3-2 lead. Serve again by Jordan Carroll. Comes at McAllister back right to Redazel. Left side now to Gravy. Touched to the net by Ludwig. Popped up into the air by Ealer. Free ball to cross by Carroll. McAllister over to Redazel. Right side to Blair Schleichman, who's checked in. Off it to Carroll in the back row. Ella Wilson will set it for Ealer off of Holland. That's going to be tracked down nicely by McAllister. Gets up into the rafters, and it's going to land right over here by my broadcast area. Almost hit Jeff Story on in the head. And the point will belong to the East Sac Raiders. They're going to lead it here early by a score of 4-2. Serve coming up here again by Jordan Carroll. That'll be Mac Middle, played by Holland. Over to Redazel. Right side set again to Schleichman down the line. Played by Wilson off to Carroll. Back to the left side to Ealer. Tipped to the donut. Dug by Gravy. Redazel back over to Schleichman. Finds a gap in the break. And there is a kill 4. Again, Blair Schleichman, the 5'6 sophomore, picking up her first kill here tonight. Redazel picking up her first assist. 4-3 now our score is Brooklyn Pruitt, an outstanding server. 33 aces on the air, heads back to the service line. Played by Ealer, almost an overpass, tipped down by Gravy, but then dug over to Ealer. Her attack dug back middle. Redazel goes left side now to McAllister. That's going to drop in. And J.C. Gravy, with that kill. Gravy picking up her first, 249th on the season for her. And we are now knotted for the third time in this first set at 4-4. And Brooklyn Pruitt again heading back to serve for the Titans. Titans going left to right, Raiders right to left across your radio. Now that serve going to sail long. So East Sac will maintain a lead here at 5-4. Serve on the way, played by Holland. Now off to Redazel. Right side set. The big swing that time by Gravy. Dug. Wilson gets it over to Ealer. Goes cross court off of Holland. Maddie Ealer picks up her second kill. Wilson will pick up the assist on that one. 6-4 now in favor of the Raiders. Redazel gets it over now to McAllister. Back row attack off the top of the net. That'll drop out of bounds. 7-4 right now, Raiders with the lead. Serve coming up here for Ella Wilson. It's all in the way. Played by Holland, tracked down by Redazel. Gravy out of the back right, goes down the line. Played backwards by Wilson, tracked down that time by Carroll. Free-balled over by Kendall Quirk to Holland. Redazel, quick set in the middle for O'Neal, and that'll drop in off of the tool. Caitlin O'Neal picking up the kill. The 6-foot senior getting her first kill of the night. That'll cut into the Raider lead. Pulls the Titans within 7-4. Nicole Carroll now going to check into the lineup. She'll head back to serve. Serve on the way. Played back left. Over now to Carroll. Free balled over by Ealer. Carroll off to Redazel. Left side McAllister. Back middle played by Wilson to Carroll. Left side for Ealer. Big swing off of Carroll over the net out of bounds. Addie Ehler off to a quick start. She's got 3 kills here tonight. And the lead is 8-5 in favor of East Sac County. Shout out to Eric and Angie McCullough listening here tonight. Addie Ehler with the serve, played by Holland back left over to Redazel. That was a good serve receive to Schleichman, and Schleichman will get the tool. Number 2 tonight for Blair. Well, that'll make it now 8-6. Want to give a thank you and a shout out to Blair Schleichman as well. Titans, again, wearing their pink out jerseys tonight, so that means 90% of the girls with different numbers. She went and got me all of those numbers so I would know what number everybody's wearing. Macy Dorman sets it up for McAllister back left. They play it from Ehler to Carroll into the middle, and that one is going to drop in for Kendall Quirk. So Quirk will make it now 9-6. Kendall picking up her first, her 94th on the year. 9-6 Raiders with the lead. We've had 3 lead changes, 1 tie. Or 3 ties, 1 lead change. Redazel now over to Holland. Free ball to cross. Played by Ehler. Now off to Carroll. Into the middle of the court. And Quirk going to pick up her second back-to-back kills for Kendall Quirk. It's a 10-6 lead right now in favor of East Sac County. Their largest lead so far here tonight. Serve again by McKenna Steigert. Played by Gravy to Redazel. Tipped across. Popped up into the air that time by Ludwig. They'll go Ehler out of the back middle. Off at O'Neill. Dug by Redazel. Gravy sets up McAllister left side. Back middle played by Ehler. Carroll left side to Ludwig. Caitlin Schmidt down the line with the attack. And Schmidt going to pick up her second kill here tonight. It's 11-6 in favor of East Sac County. Timeout on the floor by the Titans. Back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
They will head back to serve again. The 5'9" senior going to play basketball next year at Grandview. Raiders lead it right now 11-6. They are currently on a 3-0 run. Steiger with the serve comes back right, played by Dorman. That'll be an overpass. Joust at the net. We're going to get a net violation. Going to go on Redazel. And the lead is extended now to 12-6. Largest lead of the night for the Raiders. Steiger again heads back to serve. Serve on the way, played back left by Hollum, up to Redazel, into the middle to O'Neill. Touched the net, played by Steiger to Carroll. Left side at Schmidt, now to be played by Gravy out of the back right. Over to McAllister from Hollum, dug by Wilson back middle. Over to Carroll, into the middle now to Quirk. Tip left front, nobody at home. Kendall Quirk, smart play on that one. Nobody within about 10 feet of that. She drops it, and it's 13-6 now in favor of East Sac County, and Steiger again will head back to serve. Serve comes back middle, played by Gravy to Redazel, tried to tip it across, and that ball was low, and the lead is now 14-6, an 8-point lead in this first set. Rare to see an 8-point lead for either one of these teams in one of the sets they play. Brian Case, the head coach for the Titans, down the line. Dorman over to Redazel, left side McAllister, tip left front, played by Schmidt, back over the net, and there's Brennan McAllister to put it away. So McAllister shoved down the length of the net. Caitlin Schmidt dove and played it. It went back over the net and right back over towards McAllister, and McAllister able to tip it down into the right front. And Brennan McAllister picks up the kill. Her first here tonight, 14-7. Served by Hollum, going to sail just long as Sarah Bontrager steps out of the way at the last second. And that'll go out of bounds. It's 15-7 Raiders with the lead. They'll have the serve with Kendall Quirk. Huge crowd on hand, jam-packed arena here tonight. Serve on the way. Played up by Gravy, now off to Redazel. Tipped across on the second ball. Schmidt to Carroll into the middle to Ludwig. Dug by Gravy off of the touch. Redazel goes left side, and that'll be played by McAllister. Over the net, Gravy keeps it alive. Redazel got to it, but unable to play it. And it's now going to be 16-7 in favor of East Sac County, you can see the frustration building right now for the Titans. Very slow start for them. Serve on the way by Quirk. There's going to be an overpass. Schmidt will tip it down, but it'll be played back over by Sadie Wheelock. And now the Titans will have it. McAllister out to the left from Holland, and that's going to drop in. And McAllister will pick up the kill. Holland going to get the assist. 16-8. Raiders have led by as much as 9. McAllister back at the service line. That'll go back middle off of Bontrager up into the basketball stanchion. Kept alive by Ehler. Free ball over by Carroll. McAllister to Redazel into the middle to Wheelock, and that'll drop in for Wheelock. Her first tonight and her 110th on the season. Redazel now unofficially with 5 assists here tonight. McAllister again will serve low, and that's going to drop in for an ace. You knew she'd get one of those tonight, at least 67 now on the season. And South Central with 3 straight trying to crawl back into this one. This is a competitive ball club. They're certainly not going to quit. 2 real good teams scoring off here tonight on kick 106.7. Served by McAllister. Taken by Bontrager. Carroll from the 10-foot line goes right side to Schmidt. Dug up into the air by Dorman. Up into the rafters. Played by Redazel. Over to Gravy. And that'll be tooled for J.C. Gravy out of bounds off of the Raiders. 4 straight. For South Central Calhoun, they trail it now 16-11. Addie Ehler talking with Brandon Steiger real quick. McAllister with the serve off the top of the net. Overpass tipped down by Gravy, but it doesn't go over the net. Wheelock dives to try and keep it alive, unable to do so. Raiders will pick up the point, 17-11. Smart thought that time by J.C. Gravy. She tried to just tip it down, but she was a little further off the net than she thought. And she ends up tipping it into the net. McAllister on the serve receive. Redazel goes left side. Gravy, big swing, and she'll pick up the tool off of the block of Ludwig. Ludwig, an outstanding blocker, but Gravy, an outstanding hitter as well. Her 3rd kill. And that'll cut it now to 17-12. And Nora Redazel heading back to the service line. Dorman will check out. Blair Schleichman in. Wilson on the serve receive. Carroll comes left side to Ehler, blocked by Wheelock. Pop back up. Carroll pushes deep corner on the right side. McAllister to Redazel over to Schleichman deep, and that is going to sail along. They were calling for a touch, but no touch. And the Raiders lead back to 6 here at 18-12. Jordan Carroll will go back to serve now for East Sac County. Holland back middle up to Redazel into the middle to Gravy. Tipped, blocked, and kept alive. Can Wheelock get it over? She can. Nope. Is it going to be 4? Nope. It's going to come down. I kind of lost it. Coach was standing in front of me. So the ball was right at the net. ESAC must have won the joust at the net. So they lead it now 19-12. Serve on the way played by Hollum to Redazel. Right side to Wheelock. Blocked again by Addie Ehler. And just like that, the Raiders respond with a 4-0 run of their own. South Central had gotten back into it. And ESAC now pushes that lead back to 20-12. Serve on the way, played by McAllister to Redazel. Tipped across, played by Wilson. Over to Carroll, into the middle of Ludwig, and that's going to be 4 touches on ESAC County as that one didn't clear the net. If you're the Titans, you're not giving up on this first set, but the biggest thing you want to do right now is get into some kind of a rhythm and try to get playing where you're playing your better volleyball heading into that second set. In a little bit of trouble right now. Serve on the way, played from Pruitt, played at that time over to Carroll. Right side to Ludwig, blocked by Gravy, but played back over to Pruitt. Redazel goes right side to Schleichman, cross court, dug by a Bontrager over to Carroll, left side to Ehler. Big swing, and that'll be a tool for Addie Ehler. Addison picking up her 4th kill here tonight. Jordan Carroll with her 8th assist. 21-13 now in favor of ESAC County. Holland will check back in. Checking out is going to be Pruitt. Ella Wilson will go back to serve for ESAC County. Serve played by Holland. Over now to Redazel. And Redazel, that serve receive took her up into the net. So she had to kind of jump and try and pop it up. She did, but not very high. And then J.C. Gravy was there, tried to shove it across, but her push went straight into the net because the ball was not above the net. 22-13, largest lead. Gravy out of the tie, out of the right side, gets the kill as Redazel picks up her 8th assist. Gravy now with 4 kills on the night. 22-14. That was a good serve receive. Gravy will check out. Nicole Carroll checking back in. Matt Carlson, our line judge down on this end. Serve on the way by Carroll. Good top spin played by Quirk to Carroll over to the right side. Big swing for Addie Ehler. That is going to be out of bounds. We're going to get a touch, though, by South Central Calhoun, and that's going to make it now 23-14. That matches their largest lead. Ehler with her 5th kill of the night. And ESAC 2 points away from taking a 1-0 lead. Serve on the way by Ehler, played by Gravy, now to Redazel, into the middle to O'Neill, touch the net. Played up by Carroll, now to Wilson, right side to Steiger, pushed across, and that'll be a tool off of McAllister. McKenna Steiger with her first kill of the night. Set point at 24-14 for the Raiders. Again, they will head back to serve. And serving is Addie Ehler. Serve on the way is going to be long. And the Titans fight off a 1-set point, now down 24-15. Macy Dorman will check back in. The sophomore coming off a terrific basketball season last winter and now having a good volleyball season. Very good server. That one on the way, played by Steiger to Carroll. They'll come into the middle to Quirk, tipped across, played up by Dorman. Redazel to left side, McAllister. Big swing for Brenna. Her 3rd. And the Titans again stave off one of those set points. Dorman again will head back to serve for South Central Calhoun. Serve on the way. Played by Ehler over to Carroll, left side to Schmidt, into the net. And if you're ESAC County, you want to get out of this set with no more damage done because you had all of the momentum, and you don't want South Central gaining some confidence and momentum going into that second set. Carroll will set it up. Schmidt with a tip, touch to the net, played by Dorman to Redazel. Gravy out of the back row, goes deep, and that's going to sail long. And it'll be a 25-17 win for ESAC County in set number 1. We'll step away. Set 2 is 2 minutes away. Right here on Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Sarah Gaffney with Draperies Plus. We take great pride in creating custom window treatments, including beautiful shades and blinds, along with a variety of flooring, from carpet to luxury vinyl plank, to enhance any room in your home or office. We measure and install with free estimates. We're also proud to be the location to sell South Central Calhoun Titan gear for the Booster Club. So stop in and see us and let us design your place with stylish window treatments and flooring. By Draperies Plus in Rockwell City.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Did you know if you experience a sports injury, Loring Hospital in Sac City has an experienced team that can get you back in the game. With the team approach at Loring Hospital, our physical therapist can provide you the one-on-one personalized rehabilitation you may need. At Loring Hospital, we help athletes of all ages be the safest and best they can be. For more information, call Loring Hospital in Sac City at 712-662-7105. Loring Hospital, extraordinary care right here.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blackman with you here again tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Again, Jeff Storyhon in the house tonight. Those free photos that he will take tonight can be downloaded for free. He'll get them updated to our website at CB Sports Network or cbsports.com. At sports.1380kcim.com, Had a different website in my head, but sports.1380kcm.com. They'll also be on the CB Sports Network Facebook page and Instagram account as well. So, again, those are free to download. Thanks to Mackey Motors for sponsoring that. Mackey is one of our elite sponsors when it comes to our high school sports. East Sac County up 1-0. They'll serve here to start set 2 of Caitlin Schmidt. That'll be played by Hollenbach right to Rediesel. Right side, McAllister cuts at the net. That'll drop in for Brenna. Her 4th. 10 assists on the night for Rediesel. Titans up now by a score of 1-0. And 3 ties, 1 lead change in that first set. McAllister again to serve, played by Wilson. Over to Carroll, right side set for Ludwig. Doug McAllister back middle, up into the rafters, kept alive by Rediesel over to Gravy. And that one is going to stay along by Gravy. And that'll even us up at 1 apiece. Our first tie here in this second set. Andrew Anderson in the house tonight. See McKinley Jansen here tonight. Sadie Wheelock, Bree Patterson across the way for South Central Calhoun. Hollum to Rediesel, now off into the hands of Sadie Wheelock. Dug by Carroll, up over the net. That hit the rafters, so it's going to be out of bounds off the Raiders. And the Titans will take a 2-1 lead. So saw Jen Ashinger and Maddie Quirk in the house here earlier tonight for East Sac County. Can't see the football boys. I'm sure they're all sitting over here, but I can't see them because they're blocked from my vision. Caitlin Ludwig sets it over to the left for Ehler. Dug by McAllister to Rediesel. Left side now to Gravy. Big swing, but into the net. And we are tied at 2 apiece. I think I saw Kenna Meyer here earlier tonight as well. There's Jen Ashinger right over here by me. Jamie Pierce in the house tonight as well. McAllister on the serve. Receive overpass. Tipped down by Ehler, but dug by Holland. Rediesel goes into the middle to Gravy, and that is going to be a block. Kendall Quirk and Addie Ehler in there. And East Sac has taken their first lead here in this second set. They're up 3-2. Raiders again won that first set 25-17. See Jason Phillips in the house. Serve on the way, played by McAllister. There's Coach McCullough as well. Wheelock on the set. They'll get it over to Steiger. Now over to the left side, and Addie Ehler picks up another tool. I've got her for 6 of those tonight. 4-2 now in favor of East Sac County. So the Raiders again will serve with Ella Wilson. McAllister, Holland, Gravy. In the back row for South Central Calhoun. 3 outstanding serve receivers. And that serve is going to be short in the net. That'll make it now 4-3. Love to be a fly on the wall listening to Phillips and McCullough and Case all chatting down there on the other end. Not in the same district anymore, so I'm sure they're sharing some football stories. Brooklyn Pruitt with the serve, played by Wilson up into the rafters. Carroll will keep it alive. It'll be an overpass. Schleichman to Rediesel into McAllister. Back row attack into the net. Raiders will lead it here 5-3. Serve receive coming up. And I only say that because I'd love to hear the football stories that those guys know. Those guys, outstanding football coaches and all-around coaches. Just great people as well. Rediesel on the serve receive. They'll set it up for Gravy, and Gravy into the net. I don't know if JC swinging off the net a little bit too much or what, but she's struggling in this set right now. And she is one of the elite hitters in our area. Fantastic athlete. Serve on the way short by Ehler into the net. And that's going to make it 6-4. Nicole Carroll checks in. J.C. Gravy again going to be checking out. So Carroll will head back to the service line. And Emma McKinney talking right now with Carroll, and that's a great coach to talk to because she was an amazing hitter in high school as well. Big swing by Quirk in the middle that time off of the set by Carroll. And Kendall Quirk with her 4th kill here tonight. Raiders lead it now by a score of 7-4. Jordan Carroll now 12 assists on the night. Serve coming up for McKenna Steiger. Largest lead here in this set for East Sac County. Titans' largest lead of the night right now has been 1. Titans get the serve receive from Gravy. They'll work into McAllister. Touch the net and out of bounds off of the diving Steiger. That one was going to land out of bounds. McAllister now with 5 kills on the night for South Central Calhoun. Titans pull within 7-5 as Macy Dorman will head back to the service line. Schleichman will check out. Steiger out for the Raiders, and Sarah Bontrager will check in. Dorman goes at Bontrager. Serve received to Carroll into the middle of the court, tipped across. Played by Dorman over to Redazel, left side. McAllister tipped across, played by Bontrager. Carroll comes left side to Schmidt, off of Dorman and on of bounds. So Caitlin Schmidt with her third tonight. 8-5 now in favor of East Sac County. Kendall Quirk again to serve it away. Serve played up that time by Redazel over to McAllister, played by Ehler. Over to Carroll, left side again to Schmidt, and that one is going to be another one for Caitlin Schmidt. 2 in a row for her off the left side. Timeout called by the Titans. Raiders up 1-0, leading set 2, 9-5. We're back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumber yard.
Here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman along with you here tonight. Appreciate you tuning in for South Central Calhoun and East Sac volleyball here tonight. Serve on the way by Kendall Quirk, taken by Holland to Redazel, tipped over by O'Neill. That'll be played to Schmidt now off the left side. She had 2 straight kills. That one touched on the net, dug by Dorman. McAllister out of the left side, dug by Kendall Quirk, back left. They'll go back row attack by Ehler, and that one right over here by the scorers table. And Ehler going to pick up another kill, her 6th of the night. And it's a 10-5 lead right now for East Sac County. They have scored 4 of the last 5 off of kills. Redazel tries to play the second ball. They're able to free ball it across by Dorman, now tipped over by Carroll. Hollum to Redazel, left side McAllister, and that'll be a tool for Brenna McAllister. And that's the Brenna McAllister you love to see. Not that she got the kill, but Maggie Anderson, who played here, had the greatest celebration after a kill ever. Brenna McAllister, number 2. Serve on the way by Holland, played up by Schmidt, and that one gets stuck on the light up in the rafters. So they're going to have to replay this point. That ball sitting right on top of the light. You look around and there's volleyballs on a lot of the lights. Over here on the main part of the court. I know the Titans feel like they have an advantage practicing with this low ceiling, but that's what you get sometimes with these low ceilings, and they're not the only school that has it. Hollum with the serve. Serve on the way, played up that time by Bontrager to Carroll, right side again to Schmidt, tipped across. Hollum gets it over to Redazel into the middle to Wheelock. That one's going to miss wide. And the lead is now 11-6. For East Sac County. Chloe Barrett in the house here tonight. Serve coming up here for Caitlin Schmidt. That would be played by Dorman to Redazel over to the right side. McAllister, big swing. And Brenna McAllister is on her game here tonight. She's got 7 kills. And she pulls her Titans back within 4 at 11-7. Again, our Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the postgame. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Serve on the way by McAllister, played by Ehler. Carroll goes back to Ehler, and that will be a tool off of the block of Wheelock. Addie Ehler now with 8 kills. I've got Carroll with 16 assists on the night. 12-7 in favor of East Sac County. Carroll with the serve, played by McAllister to Redazel. Tried to tip it across on the run. Wanted that left front of the Titan defense, but didn't get it over the net. She struggled with that dump tonight. I think that's the 3rd or 4th time she's tried one, and she's only gotten maybe one over the net. So it's 13-7 right now in favor of East Sac County. Serve coming up by Jordan Carroll. That'll be played by Hollum over to Redazel. Left side, Gravy. She got up off the ground. That was explosive. Gravy picks up her 5th kill. 13-8. Big swing. She just went right up over the top of the block. Looked a little bit like Harper Murray that time from Nebraska with the way she exploded up off of the ground. Served by Redazel, taken by Schmidt. Over to Carroll. Right side it comes to Ludwig off the top of the net. Hollum dives to play it, got a piece of it. And Emerson Ludwig will pick up the kill. And the Raiders back up now by 6 at 14-8 again. They won that first set 25-17. So they're up 1-0 right now. Steiger will check back in. Wilson heads back to the service line. Serve on the way, played by McAllister. Over now to Redazel into the middle. And J.C. Gravy a little bit long on that one. 15-8. Raiders with the lead, their largest lead here in the second set. Their largest lead of the night is 10. That was at 24-14 in the first set. Wilson again set to serve. Serve played by McAllister to Redazel. Right side to Wheelock. And that is going to be a tool off the block of Kendall Quirk. Sadie Wheelock with her second. Redazel unofficially now 15 assists. 15-9 in favor of the Raiders. Brooklyn Pruitt again goes back to serve as Sadie Wheelock will check out. Adlin Wheelock sitting across the way. Serve received by Ehler to Carroll. Back over to Ehler. Block. Pop back up by Wilson. Ehler goes back up and gets it off of Pruitt. So Addie Ehler with her 9th kill here tonight. That's going to make it now 16-9. And folks, when I keep a running score and I write the initial of the player that made the kill on top of that point so that I know who scores when I write the recap scoring at night. There's a lot of initials on top of the scoring, so we've had a lot of kills here tonight as Gravy misses wide that time for South Central Calhoun, and the Titans are going to have to call another timeout. Raiders lead set 2 17-9. We're back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Mackey Motors proudly supports the South Central Calhoun Titans athletics. It's been our pleasure serving Lake City and the surrounding communities for over 50 years, with our main focus being on customer satisfaction. When you purchase a new Chevy or certified pre-owned vehicle, use the Quick Lube Express bays or come get service or body work done, always know that Mackey Motors is a member of your team every step of the way.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. MackeyMotors.com.
County breaking the huddle there as the Raiders break that huddle up 17-9. You can tell the Raiders feeling really good right now. She was doing some dance moves as she headed back to the bench. It is surprisingly, not that ESAC is winning tonight. I thought this was a very even matchup that would go 5. But ESAC tonight has been in control really since the early going in set 1 and since the early going in set number 2. They're up 8 right now. Redazel sets it up for Gravy. Goes back row, played by Ehler. Off now to Steiger into the middle to Quirk. Block. And Sadie Wheelock picking up the big block. That'll make it 17-10. So heading back to the service line for South Central Calhoun will be Nicole Carroll. And you heard me talking about that recap story. I'll type up that recap story tonight again. That'll go out on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report at sports.1380kcim.com. Serve received by Carroll is going to be an ace. The second one tonight for South Central Calhoun. Nicole Meyer, I called her Carroll. It's Nicole Meyer. She picks up the killer 22nd ace of the year. And I know Nicole, so I don't know why I had the wrong name. And now we get back-to-back aces here for Nicole Meyer. And that's going to make it now 17-12. I think I had Jordan Carroll and Nicole Carroll stuck in my brain. I apologize to Nicole. I coached her in club volleyball years ago. Steiger on the serve receive. Off now to Carroll. Tipped across by Quirk. Played up by Redazel. Hollum will set McAllister left side. Off the top of the net. And that is going to drop in. And all of a sudden, here comes South Central Calhoun. They're down 17-13. McAllister has got 8 kills unofficially here tonight. Nicole Meyer again heading back to serve. Serve all in the way. Big serve played by Steiger. Kept alive by Ehler. Left side, Schmidt. Tip to the donut. Dug by McAllister. O'Neill tried to set it for the left side, but bumps it out of bounds. And that'll stop the run as Esac stretches the lead back to 18-13. J.C. Gravy checking in now for Nicole Meyer. Good service run that time by Meyer. Titans went from down 17-10 to down 17-13. Served by Steiger, played by Holland to Redazel. Left side, McAllister blocked, and that is going to drop back in. Schleichman couldn't quite get to it. That block came out of the left front. It kind of landed, not back right, but I would say semi-back right. So 19-13 now in favor of the Raiders. Steiger again will head back to serve. Raiders have won 3 in a row in this matchup. Serve coming up, played by Gravy over to Redazel. Into the middle now to O'Neill. Touch to the net, and Caitlin O'Neill going to pick up her second kill here tonight. 19-14 in favor of Esac County. Sarah Bontrager in. Steiger checks out. Schleichman checks out as Dorman will come in to serve for South Central Calhoun. Short one played by Ehler in the back middle. Now off to Carroll. Left side it comes to Cork, dug by Gravy. Redazel sets up McAllister. Block popped up by Gravy. O'Neill back over to McAllister. Roll shot deep played by Ehler. Carroll comes left side. They're going to go to Schmidt. And Schmidt going to drop one in down the line. Her 5th here tonight. And just like that, very similar to the first set when South Central Calhoun made a run. The Raiders didn't panic, and they had an answer. Wilson will check out. Emerson Ludwig back in. Kendall Cork goes back to serve, played by Gravy. Redazel jump set in the middle to O'Neill, dug by Ehler, kept alive by Ludwig, and now hit over by Ehler. Hollum to Redazel, over to Hollum, free balls it across. Schmidt gets it over now to Carroll, played by Ludwig, off of Gravy, off the rafters, and down on the Titans' side. And it's now 21-14. That lead pushed back to 7. That matches their largest. Actually, they did have an 8-point lead at 17-9. Quirk with it over to Hollum on the serve receiver. Redazel tipped it over, played by Schmidt. Carroll sets it up for Ehler. Back row attack, dug by Gravy, back middle to Redazel. McAllister left side, off of Quirk, out of bounds, off of the rafters, and over the net. 21-15. McAllister now with her 9th kill here tonight. Titans not going to give up, even if they go down 2-0. I've seen it before, a reverse sweep, or we go 5, and even the team that wins the first 2 ends up, but they end up winning it in 5. So even if they go up 2-0 here tonight, it's not over. They're going to get 4 touches on Esac County, and that lead back now to 5. Serve coming up here by Hollum into the net, 22-16. Serve coming up here for Caitlin Schmidt. That serve on the way, played by Gravy over to Redazel. Right side now to McAllister, sails long, no touch. Lead pushed back out to 7 at 23-16. Serve coming up here. Again for Caitlin Schmidt. Serve on the way, played by Hollum. Redazel comes to McAllister, right side. Big swing down the line and wide again. And it is set point at 24-16. IKM Manning topping Audubon 25-19 in their first set tonight. Serve, that one's going to sail long. So the Titans again stave off a set point, trail it now 24-17. Serve played by Wilson over to Carroll, left side. Ehler blocked up into the rafters, and that is going to be into the rafters off of the Titans on the block. So Ehler will unofficially there pick up her 10th kill of the night. For Esac County, more importantly, they go up 2-0 on the road as they take the second set here 25-17. They have won both sets here tonight by the score of 25-17. We've got set 3 coming up in 2 minutes here on Kent 106.7.
1 gig capable network and over a century of service, Hornbolt Telephone in Wall Lake is more than just phone. Serving Wall Lake, Lakeview, Sac City, Linden, and Early with over 90 digital cable TV channels, fiber optic internet speed with unlimited data usage and no contract. We're Hornbolt Telephone, and we're powered by fiber optics so you can do more. Find us on Facebook, call us at 712-664-2221, or visit us on the web at hornbolttelephone.com to see what we can do for you. Go Raiders!
Hi, this is Dr. Jeff with Redenis Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and 24/7 Fitness Center in Lake City. We have expanded our services we offer and have a great team of providers to help you. You get outstanding chiropractic care here along with acupuncture and a 24/7 fitness center. And now we're adding a sauna. All of these services complement the others. Putting your health at the forefront is our mission. Let us help you improve your quality of life. Like us on Facebook, Redenis Chiropractic.
Take a minute and think about your bank. Who's the first person you think of? That person who knows you and you trust to help you just the way you need it. At Bank Midwest, that's the kind of relationship we have with our customers. Because when it comes to your money, technology is great, but someone you can really talk to is indispensable. If that's what you want in a bank, we're your bank. Bank Mid who? Bank Midwest, the one with the just right banker for you. Member FDIC.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support the South Central Calhoun students and athletes. We wish all the success in your upcoming sports season and in the classroom. United Bank of Iowa is here for your banking needs also. We're ready to help you with your first checking account or vehicle loan. We have all the conveniences that you want, like mobile banking, e-statements, electronic deposits, and more. We make banking easy at United Bank of Iowa, Lake City, Rockville City, Lorville, and Lytton. Member FDIC.
From the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Titan football team going to be in action tomorrow night, hosting Panorama. We'll have Casey Miners and Dave Burks on the broadcast. That will be right here on Kick 106.7. Brinks Exterior Preview Show will start around 6:20, 6:25, and then they'll be followed by the Mackey Motors at Tailgate with Casey and, of course, Dave Burks on the broadcast. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. East Sac County Raiders tomorrow night. They're taking on Manson Northwest Webster. That game could determine the winner will be sitting in second place in that district, with Manson still having to go to Emmetsburg in week number 8. So the Raiders will win tomorrow night pretty much, not completely, but pretty much lock up the number 2 seed in that district. So best of luck to both of our coaches. Don't forget, we'll have the New Way Auto Group scoreboard show tomorrow night, 10 to midnight, here on Kick 106.7, and it's also on Kick 106.7 and on KCM, which is it's done in the KCM studios. It airs on Kick as well. And again, interviews with all of our area coaches, plus all the scores from around the area in our area districts. We start set 3, and Allie Ehler hits that one into the net. So the third straight set, the South Central Calhoun going to take the 1-0 lead to start it with McAllister serving. Serve on the way, played by Wilson. Carroll sets it up, 2 touches on that set. And for the first time tonight, South Central has taken a 2-0 lead. They led 1-0 in each of the first 2 sets, but then East Sac came back, and East Sac took the lead for good at 2-1 in the first set and 3-2 in the second set. So McAllister trying to get a good service run to start things. Either on the serve receive, they'll get it over to Schmidt right side, cross court, dug by Dorman over the net and on of bounds, so Caitlin Schmidt will pick up her 6th kill. That'll put the Raiders on the board. That cuts it now to 2-1. Got Marie Patterson standing over here taking pictures for the yearbook for South Central Calhoun. She's having a great cross-country season. Redazel over to the left side to Gravy. Tip to the left front. That'll drop in for J.C. Gravy. Her 6th. 3-1 now in favor of South Central Calhoun. Dorman will check out. Redazel heads back to serve. Wheelock checks in. Schleichman on the floor. Wilson on the serve receive. Carroll gets it an overpass. There's Wheelock. Dug that time by Schmidt. And now free balled over by Ludwig. McAllister up to Redazel. Now to Gravy. And that one just long. Had to wait for the line judge to make that call because I can't see that end of the floor. I mean, I can see it, but I can't see the line. Got a really good view of the match here tonight, though, like being down here in the corner. Redazel goes to Gravy, and JC that time puts a big one away. She thunders that one. And that's going to cut it now to the Titans back up 4-2. They were up 3-2, now up 4-2. Serve on the way by Brooklyn Pruitt. That's going to sail long. Titans will lead it here by a score of 4-3. Steiger will check in. Bontrager out. And Hollum will come back onto the floor now for South Central Calhoun. Ella Wilson heads back to the service line for the Raiders. Serve on the way comes right over here to Coach Schleichman by the bench. Titans lead it now 5-3. Nicole Meyer checking in for J.C. Gravy. Dale Wagner in the house tonight, watching this matchup as well. Serve on the way. Played up by Wilson. Steiger sets it up for Carroll. Push to the deep right corner. Redazel to Hollum. Left side McAllister. Big swing off of Wilson. Off the rafters and straight down. 6-3 now in favor of South Central Calhoun. McAllister unofficially with 10. I got Hollum for 3 assists on the night. We'll get official stats from both of the coaches. That'll go up on our Brinks Exterior Sports Report. Meyer served that time, going to sail long, and that's going to make it 6-4. So Addie Ehler heading back to the service line. Serve coming up here for Ehler. It's on the way. That one into the net. So a mistake that time by the outstanding senior for the Raiders, and the Titans up 7-4. And Macy Dorman back in to go serve now for South Central Calhoun. Serve on the way, played by Steiger to Carroll. They'll come left side to Schmidt, down the line and along. So what was falling for ESAC in the first 2 sets, not falling here in set 3. I told you late in that set, don't count out the Titans even if they go down 2-0. It starts by getting a set. There's a tip over on an overpass by O'Neal, right back over to the Titans. Now Redazel free balls it across. Carroll to the left side. Schmidt with the attack. Touch to the net. And that time it's going to drop in. Caitlin Schmidt's got 7 kills here tonight. Mentioned her in the pregame. Her emergence here has really taken some of the pressure off of Addison Ehler. Serve on the way. Tipped across, popped up into the air, kept alive by Carroll. Now off to Ehler, and that is going to be into the net off of Gravy. And Ehler going to pick up her 11th kill of the night. And the Raiders have trimmed that deficit down now to 8-6. Serve. Played up that time by Hollum. Into Redazel to O'Neal at the net long. And Coach Schleichman may be thinking about a timeout. 8-7 now, Titans with the lead. Steiger's done a nice job at the service line for the Raiders here tonight. She's serving another service run. Serve on the way, played by Gravy up to Redazel, tipped across. Steiger off to Carroll. They'll come left side to Schmidt. That one's going to sail long. And that is going to push it now to 9-7. That one almost got the Titan camera. I thought Marie was going to dive over here in front of the iPad. Hollum with the serve. Played by Ehler. Tracked down by Carroll. Cork out of the right side. Tipped across. That'll hit the antenna. Titans answer the Raider run with a 3-0 or a 2-0 run now of their own. They're back up 10-7 as Hollum will go back to serve. Serve on the way, low and into the net. 10-8. ESAC with the serve. It's going to be Kendall Cork heading back to the service line. Raiders up 2-0, won the first 2 sets, both of them 25-17. Serve played by Dorman to Redazel. Right side, McAllister, deep on the roll shot, dug by Bontrager. And now we get Ehler with the attack out of the middle. Dug, and then Wheelock has a block. Gravy keeps it alive. Great pass over to Redazel to McAllister. Dug off the touch by Ehler. Schmidt off the net, pop back up. Carroll chips it across off a Holland, kept alive by Redazel. Dorman with a back row attack. Great hustle by both teams. They'll come left side to Schmidt, kept alive by the diving Holland. McAllister free balls it across. Ludwig to Carroll. Back row attack for Ealer into the net. We had a great rally, and the Titans pick up the point, and they lead it here 11-8. Serve now coming up here for Brenna McAllister. Serve on the way, short one. Played up by Schmidt. They'll get it back to Schmidt from Carroll. Tipped across, played by Dorman to McAllister. And now it's Wheelock barely takes that third ball in time to get it. And we get a tip over by Carroll. Played up that time by Gravy. Tipped over by Redazel. Bontrager to Carroll. Back off now to Ludwig. Off at Dorman, off the rafters. Redazel sets up McAllister. Ealer with the dig to Carroll left side. Schmidt off the net, 4 touches. And it's going to be a 12-8 lead for the Titans. The Titans with more hustle here in this third set. They've been very scrappy, both teams have. But South Central now matching that aggressiveness for East Sac County. Schmidt out of the right side, cross court and wide. 13-8 in favor of the Titans. Brenna McAllister again to serve. Timeout called by the Raiders. Back right after this on Kick 106.7.
Jacobson Seed, family owned and operated for more than 85 years. But why is it important for you to do business with a family-owned seed company? At Jacobson Seed, we are proud of our family-owned heritage. Our commitment goes beyond just selling seed. It's about cultivating relationships and sharing our passion for growth. It's about treating you like a member of our family. Our roots run deep with generations of knowledge and expertise that we pour into every seed we sell. Jacobson Seed, your American veteran, family-owned seed company.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
Coming up with a block out of the timeout. They trail it now 13-9. Serve on the way. Played up by Hollum, now off into the hands of Wheelock. Dug in the back row. Carroll comes at left side. Ealer with the attack. Dug by Dorman. Back to McAllister. Back row attack. And it's now 13-10. Thirteen to 10 our score. Serve on the way, played by Hollum, off now to Redazel, left side Gravy, dug by Schmidt, up and over the net, kept alive by Redazel. Hollum now over to the left side again to Gravy, off the net, dug by Bontrager. Carroll will set it up for Ludwig in the middle, tipped by Wheelock. Redazel sets it up for McAllister, she'll free ball it short, Ealer. Off to Carroll, back to Ludwig in the middle, tip left front, dug by Hollum to Redazel. Back over to Gravy, left side, tooled out of bounds off of the block. J.C. Gravy now up to 8 kills. 14-10 in favor of South Central Calhoun. Serve on the way, played by Bontrager, over now to the left to Ealer. They'll get it to McAllister, now off to Gravy. Dug that time by Schmidt to O'Neill, off to the left side to Ealer, and that's going to drop in. Addie Ealer picks up her 12th here tonight. And it's now 14-11, South Central Calhoun. Jordan Carroll will serve it away. Serve on the way, played that time. Up to Redazel, now off to Gravy, tipped across, popped up into the air. Carroll sets it up. Schmidt will free ball it across to Hollum to Redazel. Now off to Schleichman, dug back row by Carroll. Wilson will set it up. Ludwig free balls it across. McAllister back middle to Redazel. Off to Gravy. Block. Hot back up by McAllister. Holland sets it up for Gravy. Battle at the net. Blocked by Bontrager. Redazel to McAllister. Back row attack. Dug by Wilson over the net and out of bounds. McAllister with another kill. And the Titans will lead it here 15-11. McAllister now has got 17 kills here on the night. (15-11) our score, served by Brooklyn Pruitt for the Titans. Carroll sets it up now for Ehler. Big swing off the net. That'll drop in. She's got 13 here tonight. And the Raiders trying to hang into this one, give themselves a chance late. They're up 2-0 in sets. But right now, trail it 15-12. Serve on the way, played by Hollum to Redazel. Right side to Gravy. Big swing that time for JC. She's now got 9. 16-12 in favor of the Titans. Serve coming up here by Nicole Meyer. Dug that time by Wilson on the serve receive. Over to Quirk, tipped across, touch to the net, and Kendall Quirk picks up her 5th kill here tonight. I've got Jordan Carroll now unofficially with a 25 assists on the night. 16-13 Titans with the lead. Serve played up by Hollum. Redazel sets it up for O'Neill. Blocked at the net by Kendall Quirk. Back to a 2-point set at 16-14. Serve coming up, played by Gravy. And that is going to be up and under the net off of McAllister, who had to dive. It's a 1-point set at 16-15, and Addie Ehler again heads back to serve. Serve on the way, played up by Hollum, now to Redazel, right side. And that's going to be Schleichman touched the net, then free-balled over on the last second by Ehler. Carroll now sets it up, tipped over that time by Quirk, dug by Hollum. Redazel to Gravy, back row attack, blocked at the net by Quirk, and it's going to be off the Titans. And the Raiders have come back to tie it at 16. And folks, that is our first tie in this third set. 16-16. We've now had 6 ties tonight, but our first one here in the third set. Served by Ehler, played by Gravy, and that's going to drop in off of Gravy. McAllister was transitioning back, didn't see it. Redazel was sprinting, trying to get it, and couldn't get to it. And the Raiders off the ace serve by Ehler have taken a 17-16 lead. Timeout on the floor. We're back right after this on Kick 106.7.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Of the match, tying us at 17-17 while we were away at the break. Macy Dorman now in to serve it away. The serve will be played by Ehler. Carroll will set it up for Schmidt. Back row played by Gravy out of the middle. Redazel comes to left side to McAllister. Back to back for McAllister. And the Titans back up here 18-17, our second lead change in this set. Dorman again to serve it away for the Titans. We'll go back middle, played by Ehler to Carroll. Right side it comes to Steiger, tipped across, played that time by Hollum to Redazel. Back row attack for Gravy. Popped up into the air by Wilson, off the rafters, kept alive, but up into the net, and the Raiders not able to clear it. Titans are back up now by 2 at 19-17. Macy Dorman to serve it away. Played up by Ehler to Carroll. They come into the middle to Court. Touched, tipped by O'Neal. Played down by McAllister. Dug by Ehler over to Carroll, who goes down on the set. Free ball to cross. Hollum over to Redazel to O'Neal. Dug by Carroll, who got back up. Now Wilson gets it up top to Schmidt. Back row played by Hollum back left. Redazel off the play to Gravy. Dug on the roll shot by Ehler back middle. Carroll pushes left side to Schmidt. Touch to the net. Dug by Gravy. Redazel. Left side McAllister. Dug by Ehler back middle. Carroll comes in now to the middle to McCourt. Tipped out of the left front that time. Hollum plays it. They'll go McAllister from Redazel. Redazel down the line. Dug by Carroll off to Ehler. Free balled over by Schmidt. Gravy up to Redazel. Great pass into McAllister now played by Wilson. Carroll sets it up left side down the line, and that's going to be a kill for Caitlin Schmidt. Her 7th of the night. Raiders back within 1 at 19-18. Serve coming up here for McKenna Steiger for East Sac County. Senior night, pink out night for the Titans. Redazel over now to McAllister. Roll shot played up out of the back that time by Ehler. Over to Schmidt, touched the net, played up by Gravy. Redazel, left side McAllister, big swing, and that's going to sail wide. We are tied again at 19, our third tie in this set. Raiders won the first two, 25-17. They're up 2-0. Served by Steiger, played by Gravy to Redazel. To O'Neal, touched the net, played by Steiger, off to Carroll. Back row attack for Ehler, that'll sail long. 20-19, Titans with the lead. Wheelock checks in, O'Neal will check out. Hollum back to serve for the Titans. What a match here tonight. Raiders controlled the first two sets. Titans have come alive here in set 3. Quirk now onto the right side, and that one just long. Just long. Gravy stopped at the last second, pulled the arms down as she was going to play it. She realized she was at the line. It's just long, and it's 21-19. Timeout Raiders back right after this on kick.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Here at the Lake City Drive-In, let us make you a meal or snack that you'll love. We have an amazing menu with something for everyone. People love our roasted chicken and our juicy burgers. And ice cream is delicious at any time of the year. Check out our Facebook and look for our daily specials. The Lake City Drive-In is open 7 days a week. Come in or call ahead and use the drive-thru. 464-3005, the Lake City Drive-In, located on Main Street across from the high school in Lake City.
Picking up another kill while we were out on that timeout. It's 22-19. She's now got 12 here unofficially. Now we get an ace serve. And the Titans pulling away here late in this third set, trying to stave off a sweep here tonight. Serve coming up here by Alexa Hollum, who just got that ace here a moment ago. Serve on the way. Played up by Ehler, over now to Carroll. Off to Schmidt. That'll sail long at that point at 24-19. Alexa Hollum again heads back to serve. Again, Casey Minders and I, recaps of all tonight's swimming, volleyball, serve into the net, and of course cross country as well. 24-20 Titans with the lead, set point as the Raiders stave off a set point, and they head back now with Kendall Quirk at the service line. Serve, back middle, played by Dorman to Redazel. Comes into the middle, tipped over by Wheelock. That's going to sail long. The Raiders have staved off now 2 set points. They will serve it again with Kendall Quirk. 24-21, Titans with the lead. Serve, comes over to Gravy, now to Redazel. McAllister tipped down the line, played up by Quirk, kept alive by Carroll, over to Quirk. Left side push, dug out of the donut by Dorman. Redazel goes to McAllister, and that'll be a tool up into the Raider crowd. And Brenna McAllister with their 13th kill here tonight has given South Central Calhoun some life. They win set 3, 25-21. We're 2 minutes away from getting you set 4 coming up next here on Kick 106.7.
Nothing better exemplifies teamwork than the hard work and dedication of our local area student athletes. The same can be said for the team at Domino Motors in Sac City. Whether it's pre-owned or new, parts or service, Domino Motors has the expertise you don't just need but deserve. To see their full lineup or to view their weekly ad, visit them on Facebook today. Domino Motors, Sac City's ideal Chevy dealer and proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders.
At the Lake City Vet Clinic, we offer full-service veterinary care, including wellness care, surgery, dental, and dermatology for dogs and cats. Hi, this is Dr. Morgan. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinary medicine and believe in treating every patient as if it were our own pet, giving them the same loving attention and care. Choose the Lake City Vet Clinic for your furry friends. We are proud to support the South Central Titans sports and activities. The Lake City Veterinary Clinic located on Main Street in Lake City.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Hi, this is Sarah Gaffney with Drapers Plus. We take great pride in creating custom window treatments, including beautiful shades and blinds, along with a variety of flooring, from carpet to luxury vinyl plank, to enhance any room in your home or office. We measure and install with free estimates. We're also proud to be the location to sell South Central Calhoun Titan gear for the Booster Club. So stop in and see us and let us design your place with stylish window treatments and flooring. By Draperies Plus in Rockwell City.
Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. We're headed to a 4th set here tonight. I told you we were going 5 before the match started. Now the Raiders controlled sets 1 and 2, but the Titans upped that intensity, got up 2-0 here in the 3rd set. Kudos to East Sac County. They got down by as many as 4 early on. They rallied back to take a 17-16 lead. Well, Brenda McAllister with back-to-back kills put the Titans back up 18-17. Raiders tied it at 19. And then South Central Calhoun went on a 5-0 run. Got a kill from Brenda McAllister. Got an ace serve from Alexa Hollum in there as well. And the Titans hold on to win it 25-21 off of the kill from Brenda McAllister. And again, unofficially, I've got her with 13. Addie Ehler from East Sac also with 13 here in this matchup so far here tonight. We head to the 4th set. Caitlin Schmidt back to serve it away. Again, our Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the postgame. Motor Inn of Carrier Premier Toyota Chevy and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. McAllister back row attack took by Bontrager. Now over to Ehler off the top of the net. Dug by Dorman. Redazel goes left side for McAllister. Roll shot to the back middle. Played by Schmidt. Carroll comes to Ludwig. Block. Pop back up by Carroll. Ludwig now sets it up for Carroll. She'll push it across. Played by Hollum. Redazel left side. McAllister trying to roll that one down the net. She wanted to go the length of the net, but misses. And it lands on the Titan side. So for the Raiders, the first time tonight, they have taken a 1-0 lead in a set. Titans had led 1-0 or 2-0 in each of the first 3 sets. Redazel from Hollum now to Wheelock. Touch to the net, and Sadie Wheelock going to pick up her 3rd kill here tonight. Redazel unofficially with 25 assists. We are tied at 1 apiece. And Brenna McAllister heading back again to the service line. McAllister playing like she wants to win that Motor Inn Player of the Game. Serve taken by Wilson. Up now to Carroll, right side to Ludwig. Touch the net, that'll drop in. So Emerson Ludwig picking up her second. Jordan Carroll now up to 27 assists unofficially. 2-1 in favor of East Sac County. Served by Carroll, played by Holloman to Redazel off to Wheelock. Blocked that time by Ehler and Ludwig. And the Raiders lead it here by a score of 3-1. Both coaches, a player from each team expected to join us in the postgame tonight in that Mackey Motors tailgate. Hollum on the serve receive. Redazel tracks it down. Gravy out of the left side. That's going to sail wide. And it's going to be 4-1 in favor of the Raiders. Coach Fleischman up cheering on her crew right now. Coach Steiger has a seat right now over on the East Sac bench. And we're going to get a foot fault. Going to go against East Sac County. So that'll be a point for the Titans. They trail it now 4-2. Redazel to serve it away. Serve deep. Played up by Bontrager. Now off to Carroll, to Ehler. Tipped to the donut. Dug by Gravy. Redazel comes right side to Schleichman into the net. 5-2 Raiders here with the lead. IK Manning up 2-0 right now in their matchup with Audubon over on KKRL. Kemper goes up 2-0 with a 26-24 win against Lewis Central tonight as well. Attack taken that time by Jordan Carroll, and J.C. Gravy's got 10 kills tonight. 5-3 now in favor of East Sac. O'Neill will check in for Hollum. Wheelock will check out. And Brooklyn Pruitt goes back to serve. We are in set 4 here. Quirk with the attack. Dug by Redazel up into the rafters. O'Neill keeps it alive. Redazel able to free ball it across. Quirk will set it up for Ehler, and Ehler cross court drops it in. Addie's got 14. Quirk will pick up the assist. Raiders up here 6-3. Serve coming up here by Ehler, taken by McAllister. Now after Redazel, right side Gravy. Cross court off of the diving Jordan Carroll. And Gravy wants to pick up the kill. That's going to be her 11th. 6-4 now the score. Brenda McAllister came alive at the net in set 3. It's been Gravy here in set 4. Nicole Meyer again heads back to the service line. Serve on the way. Played by Ehler. Carroll comes over to Schmidt. She'll free ball it across. Meyer up to Redazel into the middle to O'Neill. Dug on the dive by Ehler. That's an overpass. Tip on down by Schleichman, but back over to the Titans. They'll go right side again to Schleichman. Dug by Ehler. Carroll will bump set it. Ehler will free ball it out of the back row. Off of Meyer and out of bounds. And Addie Ehler picks up another one. 7-4 now in favor of the Raiders. Meyer will check out. Gravy going to check back in. And McKenna Steiger heading back to the service line. Serve on the way. That'll be played up by Gravy. Now off to Redazel. Left side McAllister. And that'll drop in for Brenna. She's got 14 of them. 7-5. I think we've got 3 elite hitters here tonight. Not that we don't have other good ones, but McAllister, Gravy, and Ehler are elite hitters in our area. And our All Rewind All-Star festivities will come up Sunday, November the 10th. We've got details on that on our website. Quirk's attack into the net. And the Titans have pulled within 1 at 7-6. Macy Dorman again set to serve it away. The serve, short, played by Quirk, kept alive that time over to Schmidt. And that'll be a roll shot that's going to sail deep, and the Raiders out of sync right now. The Titans have tied it at 7. Coach Steiger now up talking with his group. Del Wagner picks up that loose ball. He'll get it to Gravy, who gets it over to Dorman. Dorman with the serve. Played up by Quirk, now off to Carroll. Left side to Schmidt, pushed across. Hollum has it slipped through the fingers. Redazel able to track it down, but McAllister unable to get it across the net. She was almost running into the home stands over there. So the Raiders will hold on to the lead here at 8-7. Wilson will check out. Ludwig will check back in. And Kendall Quirk goes back to serve for Esac. Short one played by Hollum. Redazel dumps it across, played up by Quirk. Carroll will set it in the middle for Ludwig, and that is going to be kept alive and free-balled over. Raiders were starting to celebrate, but great hustle by Hollum. And now the attack by Ludwig, dug by Gravy, tipped to the donut, dug by Bontrager. Carroll comes over to Schmidt, and Caitlin Schmidt going to drop that one in. So Caitlin Schmidt going to pick up her her ninth. And it's a 9-7 lead now for Esac County. Raiders up 2-1. Quirk with the serve, comes back right, played by Dorman to Redazel. Backer attack for Gravy into the net. 3-point lead for the Raiders here at 10-7. Timeout called by the Titans. Back in a minute here on Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Did you know if you experience a sports injury, Loring Hospital in Sac City has an experienced team that can get you back in the game. With the team approach at Loring Hospital, our physical therapist can provide you the one-on-one personalized rehabilitation you may need. At Loring Hospital, we help athletes of all ages be the safest and best they can be. For more information, call Loring Hospital in Sac City at 712-662-7105. Loring Hospital, extraordinary care right here.
On a top serve receive, gets it over to Redazel. Redazel finds Caitlin O'Neill, who picks up her third kill, dropping that one in the back. And it's now 10-8 in favor of the Raiders, but Titans with the serve with Alexa Hollum. Serve on the way. Played by Bontrager. Up into the rafters. Ealer will free ball it across. Hollum to Redazel into the middle to Wheelock, and that one is going to be off of a Ludwig. Ludwig didn't expect that quick of a push down. And it rolled down her for the tool for Wheelock, her fourth of the night. 10-9, Hollum again with the serve, played by Bontrager. They work it over to Ludwig, cross court, dug, tipped over on the second ball by Redazel. That dig was by Hollum. Now Ludwig free balls it across. Hollum again to Redazel, and this time I think we're going to get two touches as Redazel was trying to keep herself out of the net. The Raiders back up two here at 11-9. Great to see this many people here tonight. Wish the gym was a little fuller because it's not completely full, but a very good crowd here tonight. Gravy with the serve received to Redazel. Right side McAllister, roll shot deep, played by Schmidt. They work it to a Bontrager back row attack, played by Dorman, kept alive by Redazel. And the Titans, though, unable to get that third ball across. 12-9 Esac County with the lead. The Raiders have led through this one. We've had a couple of ties, tied at 1, tied at 7. But they've not trailed. Dorman, that's going to go backwards. Ace served by Caitlin Schmidt. So Schmidt with her first ace, just the second tonight for Esac County, but that's a big one. And they lead it here 13-9. Schmidt again will serve it away. Serve on the way, played by Dorman over to Redazel. Good serve received now to Wheelock, and that one's going to sail along. The Raiders with their largest lead here at 14-9. Heading back to serve, Caitlin Schmidt. Jen Aschinger on the edge of her seat here tonight. She's into this one. Dorman gets it over to Redazel, right side. Now big swing by McAllister. Dug by Carroll, tipped down by Ludwig. McAllister with the dig to Redazel. Gravy out of the back row, goes back middle. Dug that time up by Bontrager. Carroll comes over to Ealer. She'll free ball it down the line. Dorman to Redazel. Left side McAllister blocks, and Ludwig comes up with a huge block on Brenna McAllister. The lead is 6 at 15-9. Timeout Titans, that's their second. We're back in 1 minute on Kick.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
The Titans, though, pick up the point as the Raiders' second ball went up into the rafters. That was after the ball had went back and forth across the net a few times. Titans with the point down 15-10. McAllister with the serve taken by Bontrager Ehler, and she'll get the tool off of Redazel. Addie Ehler with 16 kills. I've got Carroll now unofficially with a 29 assists on the night. It's a 16-10 lead for the Raiders. They've got the serve, short one. Played by Hollum over to Redazel. Now off to Gravy, touched the net, kept alive by Wilson. Carroll will bump send it again for Ehler, pushed across, played by Gravy to Redazel. Dumped to the donut, dug by Wilson. Carroll comes right side now to Bontrager, tipped across, and that one, what do we got? An under the net violation going to go on Bontrager. 16-11 now in favor of the Raiders. Nora Redazel will head back to the service line. Dorman will check out. Blair Schleichman will check in. Serve on the way, played by Bontrager. Kept alive that time by Schmidt. Over to Ehler. Roll shot to the back middle, played by McAllister Redazel. Left side, Gravy, touch to the net. Played up by Schmidt. Carroll comes over to Ehler. Big swing. And Addie Ehler going to get another kill. And it's 17-11. Ehler now unofficially 17 kills. 30 assists on the night for Carroll. And Ella Wilson will serve it away. Serve on the way. Played up that time by Hollum. They get it over to Gravy, and Gravy, it drops that one. Nope. They're going to stay long, but we've got a touch. So J.C. Gravy will pick up the kill. Redazel now with 31 assists on the night. Our two setters have been very good all night. And Brooklyn Pruitt in to serve it. So we had the ball long on one end, but a touch on the other end from our line judges here a moment ago on that swing. Carroll gets it over now to Steiger. Free ball to cross. Pruitt up to Redazel. Off to Schleichman. Out of the right side. Dug that time by Schmidt. They'll come to Quirk in the middle. Left-handed tip. Played by Redazel. Pruitt will bump set Schleichman right side. Down the line. And Blair Schleichman picking up her third. Brooklyn Pruitt with the assist. 17-13. Here comes the Titans. Pruitt again to serve it away. Serve on the way. Deep middle. Played by Wilson. Nice serve receive up to Carroll. Right side Ehler. And Ehler had kind of an open look on that one. You can't give that young lady an open look. She'll make you pay. She did there. Poor Brooklyn Pruitt had no block really in front of her and had to deal with a shot right at her. 18-13 as Ehler will go back to serve. Pruitt will check out. Same with the Wheelock. Hollum will check back in. Serve coming up here from Addison Ehler. Serve on the way. Played by Hollum. Over now to Redazel. Right side Gravy. Got it through the block. J.C. Gravy's got 13. It is now a 18-14 ball game. Raiders with the lead. And Nicole Meyer will go back to serve as J.C. Gravy will check out. Meyer to serve it away. Raiders up 2-1. Meyer with the serve. And that nearly an ace. Nice serve received by Ehler over to Quirk. Redazel gets it to Hollum. Left side now to McAllister. Played back middle by Ehler over to Carroll. Left side. Schmidt with the attack, dug by Meyer. McAllister to Holland, free balls it across. Quirk to Carroll, left side, swing, but blocked by Blair Schleichman. She goes up one-on-one with Schmidt, and Blair Schleichman with a win. It's 18-15. We get a substitution. Well, Macy Dorman came up to the line and now has to sub in. She came into the sub zone, so she'll check in for Blair Schleichman. Nicole Meyer back to serve. A serve by Meyer. Played by Ehler, off now to Carroll, left side Schmidt. Touched at the net. That's going to drop in off of the diving Meyer. And Caitlin Schmidt now has got 10 kills on the night. And the Raiders lead it here 19-15. Serve coming up here. Serve on the way, played by Gravy, now off to Ridazel. Right side Schleichman, that's going to drop in for Blair Schleichman, her fourth. 19-16 now in favor of the Raiders. Bontrager will check in. Dorman now will go back to serve. Serve on the way, played up now. They'll work it over, and there's going to be Gravy on the dig off of the attack from Ehler. They'll come left side McAllister, and that's long. They're wanting a touch, no touch. And it's a 20-16 Raider lead. Titans wanted that one bad. I didn't think there was a touch, but I'm a little further away than what the line judges are. Titans really needed that point. Hollum on the serve, received to Ridazel, pushed it across. Ehler gets it up to Carroll, into the middle to Ludwig, tipped, blocked, and that'll be off of the diving Carroll. That's going to make it now 20-17. Nice block in the middle that time. Caitlin O'Neill and Nora Ridazel. And Alexa Hollum again heads back to the service line. Serve coming up. It's on the way. They'll work it now over. And the big swing and a drop in for Ludwig off the left side. Emerson Ludwig with her third. I've got Carroll now with 33 assists on the night. 21-17. Raiders up 2-1. Trying to get the sweep here tonight. Serve though by Schmidt into the net. That'll make it 21-18. Serve by Brenna McAllister. Played by Wilson. Over to Carroll, left side Ehler. Big swing off the net, off of Hollum. 19 on the night for Addison Ehler. It's 22-18. Serve coming up here for Jordan Carroll. The Raiders won the first two sets, both 25-17. Titans took set 3, 25-21. We're in set 4. Addie Ehler with the big block on Wheelock. And the Raiders are 2 points away. They lead it here 23-18. Jordan Carroll again to serve it away. Serve played by Hollum. Over to Ridazel, now to Gravy. Blocked by Bontrager, dug by McAllister. Ridazel again over to Gravy. Tipped down the line off of Carroll and out of bounds. J.C. Gravy will pick up the point. Gravy now with 14 kills here tonight. Ridazel 34 assists. It's 23-19. Those are unofficial numbers again. Ridazel to serve. Played by Ehler. They'll come back over to her from Carroll. Blocked. And Sadie Wheelock that time with a big block. And the Titans on a 2-0 run. That pulled within 23-20 as Ridazel again goes back to serve. Serve coming up here for Ridazel down the line. Played by Bontrager to Carroll. They'll come back over to Ehler. Cross court. Dug by Hollum. Ridazel. Over now to Schleichman. Cross court. That's going to drop in for Schleichman. She's got 5 here tonight. 23-21. Ridazel again back to serve. Serve on the way, played by Bontrager. Now off to Carroll. They come to Ehler, tipped across, touch, dug up by Gravy. Redazel tracks it down. McAllister's got a free ball. It gets it across. Ehler over to Carroll into the middle of the Ludwig, and that's going to be a tool, and that is going to make it match point. Emerson Ludwig with the kill. 24-21. Jordan Carroll that time changing up who she was going to, and Ludwig picks up her fourth. She kept feeding Ehler, and the Titan defense was looking for her. 24-21 Raiders. Serve on the way. It'll be played up that time to Redazel. Back to Gravy, who had the serve received from Wilson. They'll set up Ehler. Big swing. Touch the net. Net violation. And that's going to go on Ehler. 24 now, 22. Caitlin O'Neill will check in. Hollum going to check out. Brooklyn Pruitt going to head back to serve for South Central Calhoun. Schmidt, Wilson, and Ehler in the back row right now for ESAC. Pruitt with the serve. Goes back middle, played by Wilson. To Carroll, jumps that right side to Ehler, and that will be a tool for Addie Ehler. I'm going to have her with 20 kills tonight. And ESAC County comes over and knocks off South Central Calhoun in 4 tonight. 25-17, 25-17, 21-25, and 25-22. So the Raiders keep their Twin Lakes Conference hopes alive. South Central Calhoun will have to knock off the Newell Fonda. Then we could have up to a 4-way tie for the Twin Lakes Conference Championship. We've got the Mackey Motors tailgate coming up next here on Kick 106.7.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Mackey Motors proudly supports the South Central Calhoun Titans athletics. It's been our pleasure serving Lake City and the surrounding communities for over 50 years, with our main focus being on customer satisfaction. When you purchase a new Chevy or certified pre-owned vehicle, use the Quick Lube Express bays, or come get service or body work done, always know that Mackey Motors is a member of your team every step of the way.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
One gig capable network and over a century of service, Hornbolt Telephone in Wall Lake is more than just phone. Serving Wall Lake, Lakeview, Sac City, Lytton, and Early with over 90 digital cable TV channels, fiber optic internet speed with unlimited data usage and no contract. We're Hornbolt Telephone, and we're powered by fiber optics so you can do more. Find us on Facebook, call us at 712-664-2221, or visit us on the web at hornbolttelephone.com to see what we can do for you. Go Raiders!
Hi, this is Dr. Jeff with Redenis Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and 24/7 Fitness Center in Lake City. We have expanded our services we offer and have a great team of providers to help you. You get outstanding chiropractic care here along with acupuncture and a 24/7 fitness center. And now we're adding a sauna. All of these services complement the others. Putting your health at the forefront is our mission. Let us help you improve your quality of life. Like us on Facebook, Redenis Chiropractic.
Take a minute and think about your bank. Who's the first person you think of? That person who knows you and you trust to help you just the way you need it. At Bank Midwest, that's the kind of relationship we have with our customers. Because when it comes to your money, technology is great, but someone you can really talk to is indispensable. If that's what you want in a bank, we're your bank. Bank Mid who? Bank Midwest, the one with the just right banker for you. Member FDIC.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunities to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
was Blair Schleichman of the South Central Calhoun Titans as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Of course, the Mackey Motors tailgate. Blair, appreciate you coming over tonight. I know tough loss. You and I were just chatting here tonight as you fall in 3 here, or in 4 tonight to East Sac County. But you kind of said kind of a slow start defensively tonight. What was going wrong, and then what was the things that you did to try to fix that here tonight?
Well, towards the beginning, we weren't really closing the block. So then it was tough for our defenders to be able to pass the ball very well, and then that just leads to other problems. So we just wanted to focus on that later in the sets, make sure we got the block closed so that the defenders could get a good pass up and we could get a good attack.
What was the back row players telling you about that block, and how was ESAC able to find those gaps?
Well, they were just trying to tell us where the ball was going, if it was going to be a 3 or a 5, and where we needed to set the block, and then they just did a really good job finding where the hole was.
How did you try to counter their block on you tonight? And as a whole, how did you feel like you and the girls swung for the Titans?
That's something we worked on at practice, and we really watched on huddle. We saw like where they weren't defending, where their blocks were. So we tried to swing around the block and find the open spots on the court. And it just was a little bit rough, but we started tipping, which you can't really do, and then we tried to get out of that and be more aggressive as the game went on.
You feel, you seem anyway, these last couple of matches I saw you with Manson, that you're swinging more aggressive here late in the season. Talk about your growth as a hitter over there on the right side.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of scary at first, never playing a varsity game, but the girls just really helped me and pushed me and encouraged me to try my hardest, and that's what I've been doing.
I tell you what, you're doing a terrific job, so I
Thank
appreciate you joining us, and
Thanks.
the best of luck coming up next week with Newell Fonda.
Thank you.
You bet. Blair Schleichman joining us here. We've got a couple of Raiders set to join us here. We'll also talk with Coach Schleichman a little bit as well, but let's get to Jordan Carroll on the headsets with us here tonight. Jordan, congratulations. What a win for you and the Raiders here tonight. You kind of controlled, even though you dropped that third set tonight, you girls kind of controlled this match for the most part all night long.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. What was it? What gave you that confidence early on to go out and grab those leads early, and what worked so well for the Raiders tonight?
I feel like what gave us the confidence was we went into it thinking that we could beat them, knowing that we had the skills that we could hold with them, and playing them in that tournament early this year really gave us that extra confidence to go in and hit the ball. We knew we had to swing. We knew we couldn't tip because their coverage is always there, but we knew if we swung, we could outswing them in the end.
You've kind of transitioned into that setter role this year. How do you feel like that's gone for you? And tonight, you had a brilliant game here tonight.
I feel like it was really nerve-wracking in the beginning of the season, having to become the quarterback and having to lead the team through every play. But I've really loved stepping in and being able to lead my team to success, honestly.
Early in the season, Addison Ealer kind of carried you. I think Caitlin Schmidt's really come on. Tonight you found Kendall Quirk and Emerson Ludwig as well. How fun is it as a setter to be able to have so many different hitters? And then how are you working that ball around to all of the different hitters tonight?
It's really fun as a setter to know that I have my hitters and they have my back all the time. Being able to jump set really helps me move it around. And honestly, just knowing that all my girls can hit really makes the ball easier to move around, knowing I can go to any spot at any time because they're all ready to hit and they are eager to hit.
What were you hearing from the back row about what the Titans were doing defensively and where you could maybe find some gaps for your hitters?
The back row was telling us that their back corners were pretty open, and if we swung hard cross, that it would be easier. So I pushed more outside in 4 area because that's easier for our outsides to go hard corners.
What can this team do in the postseason? It's right around the corner. We now know you open up with Ridgeview.
Yeah, I think we really just need to work on, honestly, just hitting and going in with more confidence, because tonight we went in with confidence, and if we play like that, we can go far as a team together.
I tell you what, Jordan, congratulations tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Outstanding effort. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
You bet. Jordan Carroll joining us. I think we've got Addie Ealer now, making her way over. And Addison going to join us here tonight. Then we'll get both of the coaches. They're standing here as well. And Addie, appreciate you joining us. Congrats.
Yeah, of course.
How's it feel to get the winning kill to end the match against your biggest rival?
Oh, my gosh, it feels great. You know, being SEC, it's always a battle. Every sport, it's always a battle. I was just feed me the ball. I'll get it down. Don't you worry. That last, I was let's freaking go. I was so pumped up.
You could tell you wanted it, and Jordan kind of was feeding you a lot late. I thought it was really smart play for her, though, when you're up 23 there, that she went to Emerson because they were starting to focus on you, and that allowed you to get a little better look, I thought, on that right side for the game ender.
Yeah, I could hear them. They were talking on the other side, the coach was pointing at me, and I was like, you know what?
give it to other people because I trust my teammates and I know they'll get the job done, and that's what we did.
How are they trying to block you tonight, and then how did they adjust to the way you swing?
They tried to block a lot of my line, so I kind of just went hard cross, but, I mean, I hit some line shots as well, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty skilled at hitting around the block.
I would say, yes. Thumb up and thumb down working pretty well for you tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so their serve usually really good.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I had them for 3 aces tonight. What was good about your guys' serve receive that you didn't let them get on big runs with a bunch of aces?
Yeah, so we really just focus on, you know, you're not going to get the perfect pass every time, so we just focus on getting it up in the air so Jordan can get to it or someone can help it. You know, Brenna, Jace, like, they all are just great, great servers, and I can't – it's hard to pass. I even struggle with passing against them. So, yeah, I think that's what we really focus on was just getting the ball up.
I said to Jordan that it was kind of all you swinging early in the season. I think Caitlin then started to come on, and now you see Emerson and Kendall also starting to come on. How nice is it for you to have some other hitters kind of in that role with you?
Oh, my gosh, it's super nice. You know, I always want to get the kill. And when they get the kill, I'm even more hyped because I'm like, yes, like, because I know that they could do it, you know. But later in the season, you know, we're all growing as players, you know, as a team. Because we haven't played together before, so I think that was just setter-hitter connection a lot better on other people.
Does that make it more fun to win with a team that maybe hasn't played together a ton?
Yes, it's great. And, you know, a lot of girls, this is their first time on the varsity court, and I'm just like, let's do it. I'm here for you. Let's go.
Well, I tell you what, great job.
Thank you.
The invites haven't gone out yet, but keep November the 10th available. Okay? More than likely you'll get an invite to our All Rewind festivities, but they won't get sent out till the 28th.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay? All right. All right. Appreciate you joining us.
you.
Congrats on the win. Let's get head coach Brandon Steiger over here. We'll get Coach Fleischman. She's patiently waiting for us as well. We appreciate that. Brandon, drying off the headset. You guys should always know to come over first before other players, right? This one's got to feel good tonight.
Yeah, it was a great win. You know, I knew it was going to be a battle, and we just had to come out like I know we can.
What was it with your team tonight? Kind of controlled those first two sets. What were you doing so well?
Well, I mean, it all started back in practice, you know, on Monday. We focused, we set goals. You know, we had 3 really good practices leading up to this. You know, it helps. We know them really well.
Right, yes.
I call them our friendly rivals because I do love them. I know a lot of the girls. But we know them, they know us, and you know, we had 3 really good days of practice leading up to it, and it showed.
We know what you're going to get out of Addison. I had her unofficially for 20 tonight. I don't know exactly what she finished up with. I'll get officials from you later on.
Yep.
But Emerson had some big ones tonight. Kendall Quirk has really come on here the last couple of weeks, and Caitlin Schmidt was big for you tonight. So you had a lot of different hitters you could go to at the net.
Yeah, it's exactly that was our game plan. We know every team's going to key on Addie from here on out.
Right.
You know, there's
Won't
no
be
secret
able to
there.
now with the other girls kind of coming on.
Yeah, so we've just been really focusing on spreading the ball around a little bit more.
Yep.
We knew they had to come up big. You know, we talked to Kate. You know, the reason we beat SEC the last time is because she cut down on a lot of errors. And so we needed her to step up and be big tonight, and she did.
What did you like about your serve tonight? Not a ton of aces, but I thought you kept them maybe a little out of system tonight.
We did. I mean, we had a game plan going in. Our game plan is always to serve, you know, upper 90s. But we want to be a little bit more aggressive than we normally are against some of their serve receivers. You know, they kind of looked like they were banged up a little bit, so we wanted to keep them moving.
Coach, now you got Alto Aurelia, so you need a win against them on Thursday. You need South Central to knock off Newell Fonda, and then all of a sudden you get to maybe a 4-way tie for first place in this conference. Yeah.
You know, I knew the beginning of the year it could be anyone's conference, and I knew the top 4 or 5 teams, you know, it was anybody's game, but, you know, I didn't think it would come down to possibly a 4-way tie. So we need a little help from SEC yet, so hopefully, you know, they rest up and get healthy, and you know, we're not overlooking Alto. We got a little revenge on them for last year. They knocked our undefeated conference record off of the last game of the year. But yeah, if we play like we did tonight, you know, I think we can go far.
Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us. Congrats on the win tonight. We're looking forward to those stats coming in a little bit later on tonight.
Thanks a lot.
You bet, Head Coach Brandon Steiger. We've got Emma Schleichman, who's been patiently waiting, and Coach again drying off the headsets for her. And Coach, thanks for coming over tonight. I know a tough one. I know how competitive you are. I covered you in high school. I seen you coaching right in front of me here tonight. You told me the other night you think you might even be more competitive as a coach than you were as a player. This one's got to burn a little bit, right?
Yeah, it does. I mean, they played outstanding. It's fun. It's fun to be matched up when we're both playing our best. So, yeah, it stings, obviously, but it's a good match. They're a good team.
What did you do well tonight?
I think at certain points, we were terminating the ball really well. You know, a couple of those kills, I look back and I'm like, wow, you know, we really put some heat on it. I thought serve receive for the most part was very, very good. We were getting the ball up. You know, we just couldn't kill a lot of the time. We had a lot of errors, a lot of offensive errors, but passing for the most part was there. So that was positive.
I always think you guys can dominate teams with your serve. You get a lot of aces. You love to be aggressive. I only had you for 3 aces tonight. I thought their serve receive did a nice job, not always with perfect passes, but not letting you guys get on those long runs with aces.
Right, absolutely. I think that is, you know, the same thing. And an ace is not just a point, but it's a huge momentum swing, you know. So not having as many of those, not being able to score there did hurt us, obviously. We weren't able to get them out of system as much as we can usually get teams, so they were getting good looks, good strong swings back at us, so that definitely hurt us as well.
What do you take away from this one? You still got a chance. I just said to Coach Steiger, if you guys beat Sioux Central and Newell Fonda here next Thursday, you're in a 4-way tie for the conference championship. So it's still out there to grab, but you got to take something from tonight probably to get those wins on Thursday.
Yeah, I think the two biggest things, our defense is something that I'm usually very happy with. You know, we can scrap, we get in good position, we get the ball up. Today I think we struggled a lot. We knew we had to go in, shut down Addie Eiler, but still there was a hole in our block, you know, 50% of the time, which she's going to score when she's one-on-one. So blocking definitely needs to be there for next week for Newell and going into the postseason as well. It's only going to get tougher. So blocking is a huge thing, as well as just being effective on offense. You know, we had too many errors, and going forth from now on, it's just going to get harder, like I said. So we can't afford to be, you know, erring that much. So it's definitely working on some offensive stuff and blocking for sure.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate you coming over. I'll look forward to seeing the stats a little bit later on tonight as
absolutely.
well. Sorry for the loss, but thanks for helping me get all set up tonight as well.
No problem. Thanks, Jeff.
You bet. Head coach Emma Schleichman again with the South Central Calhoun Titans. Time to announce our player of the game here tonight. Not an easy choice at all. We had so many players on both of these teams, both brilliant, great teams with outstanding players. So many different players that could have been the player of the game tonight, but we are going to go Addison Ehler here tonight. Had her with a late block in that fourth set to keep them in the momentum, then had the match-ending kill. So Addison Ehler is our Motor Inn player of the game. That's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight on Kick 106.7. We appreciate you joining us for high school volleyball coverage here on Kick 106.7. Don't forget triple header of football coming up tomorrow night. Schedule always available online at sports.1380kcim.com.